When I listen to women talk about dating, I often ask myself, are we in the last days? Are we seeing the end of humanity? The reason I'm asking that is because when did it become cool for women to have rosters? Now, before you comment your thoughts under this video, I want you to think about this. The issue, the biggest problem with women having roster is who is the daddy, right? Because is she gonna pin it on the guy that's the most responsible, or is she gonna actually say that the father is the actual father? That's what I'm really thinking about. Now, let me ask you guys this before we get into this video clip and conversation. Are you laying because you're Mr. Persistent or Mr. Consistent? Comment your thoughts under this video. Today's video clip is going to be one of the most heartbreaking videos that you're going to see because it's going to tell you exactly why I'm asking you these questions. Trigger alert, fellas, trigger alert. But make sure you join the conversation. Like the video, then subscribe to the channel because I am posting daily content. My name is Bertrand. I am the coolest dude on the planet, and I'm your friend. Confidence and clarity is the goal. So here we go.
I'm not gonna lie, women are funny. Women will be like, I don't have nobody, or ain't nobody talking to me, and they will have them a roster full. Women will have a roster full, and because you're not the top 3, or you not that bookie butt that she really like, ain't nobody texting her. Women will have a man who's very persistent every day texting, and she be like, oh, he lame, bro. I don't even really be entertaining him like that, but he steady texting me. Like, the nigga steady on my line. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, homegirl, you're giving him a little bit of attention. The thing is, y'all be like, well, I barely text him, but you text him. So in his mind, he has a chance. So if I continuously to show her that I'm interested in her, maybe one day this little bit would turn into more. Maybe one day this little bit would turn into a date or turn into a hangout. But you really mad at Bookie Butt.
Do you guys hear this? Because she said this was funny. So in my head, I'm thinking, is this funny, haha, or is this funny, oh my God? This is funny, oh my God. But let's continue.
But the one that you like is inconsistent. He's doing whatever. He's hitting you up on his time. You really mad at him, and you want him to be like Mr. Persistent. So because Mr. Persistent is not him.
I just left the restaurant after waiting 30 minutes for a date to show up, and apparently I got stood up. I don't know what to say. Like, I'm trying to do everything right to be a gentleman. I brought flowers. I've been consistent talking with this girl for 2 weeks, trying to get to know what she likes, what she doesn't like. I made plans. I picked the restaurant, the day, and the time. You know, I've done everything to be just the kind of guy that would value somebody's time. Like, I'm just looking for my person. I'm just looking for the one that I guess is out there for me.
Him, he lame. He's showing you, hey, by any means, I'm going to show you that I want you. But y'all steady chasing after Bookie Butt, though. Oh, okay.
Are you Bookie Butt? Are you Bookie Butt? Because I don't think I'm Bookie Butt. And even if I was Bookie Butt, what she said is extremely true. When you have a whole bunch of time, you probably don't have a whole bunch of money. When you have a little bit of time, there's a possibility that you may have a lot more money. Now, this is important to know because what makes you the man, or the man in majority of women's eyes, is the money that you actually have. Now, they'll say something different once you're the guy with the money. They're going to move the goalposts, and now it's going to be something completely different where they're going to start talking about morals again. But it's funny how they're not using morals to actually judge a man right now. The social contract has been destroyed. It's been destroyed. Love, trust, honor, respect, all of those things are gone. And here's the messed up part, right? Again, when she said funny, I was like, funny haha or funny oh my gosh. Women are looking at their phones all day long. Women are constantly scrolling all day long. So you mean to tell me that this woman didn't see your call? You mean to tell me that this woman did not see your text? Is it because she has so many guys that she has to continuously sort through? Is she really paying attention to her comments and her likes and all of her notifications across all social media platforms? Is that woman that caught up in social media to where she doesn't see your text message? Let me tell you something. If that woman is not responding to you, she's busy. She's probably being put through the mattress by some other guy or some guys, or she could be possibly with another woman. Yes, we are living in those times. And again, this is why I asked, are we looking at the end of humanity? The reason I'm asking that is because there was 4 reasons why this video clip was actually heartbreaking. Number 1, the fairy tale is over, fellas. Women are taking horrible advice from other women. These women that they're taking advice from are the women who are already miserable. So when we hear sayings like misery loves company, oh, this is exactly what's going on. Women are even confused about the advice that they're receiving, because when they talk about their relationship with other people, right, it's usually in a complaining manner. So this is why you hear the older experienced guys say, man, you know what? I don't want a woman that nags. I do not want a woman that complains, because when you've been there, you understand there is nothing that you can do to get that woman to stop complaining. Listen, she may stop complaining about the one thing that you fixed, but then there's going to be 4 or 5 other things that she's going to start to complain about. And what you will realize over time is it does not matter what you do. There will always be something to complain about. Number 2, women have rosters.
So what I do is I date multiples.
Okay.
And I keep my options open. That allows the person who believes he's the one to step up to the plate, because you already know there's competition. I make it known.
Yeah.
You know.
Rosters. This is probably the most heartbreaking thing of all, because men believe that we're gonna have a woman and she's gonna be mine, oh mine, right? No, she's not. And just like this woman said, if you're not Buki butt, that means you have to be in the top 3. There's plenty of women out here telling women to have rosters. Now, fellas, you better believe that she has a roster. But the thing about this roster that's a trip to me is she's being penetrated and then rotated. Listen, she may have a guy that comes and fixes things. Yes, it is a 100% possible. Just like she can have that guy who puts her through the mattress. Then she has another guy that's paying the bills. Then she has another guy that she can actually talk to. Now, here's the funny part. At some point in time, those guys are going to fall off. So she's gonna have to constantly keep replacing, because those men will get tired of her. And this means we're all sharing. Yes, we are all sharing the same women. As sucky as that sounds, as terrible as that sounds, we are all sharing the same women. Think about it. There's geniuses out here. There are men out here who have it together, got their money together, got all of their businesses together, and they don't have a woman. Why? Because these men understand that woman can wake up one day and emotionally leave the relationship and then flip a switch and cause you to lose everything: your reputation, your respect, your dignity, your business partners, your money, and it can all just be completely destroyed over one stupid thing. Her misreading something, her looking too deep off into something, her creating this story in her mind with all of these fictional characters that have nothing to do with anything except for what she made up in her mind. Now all of a sudden everything gets destroyed. Now let me say this. This is not all women. This is not all women. There are some great women. There are some women who utilize the power of their puss to help a man actually elevate. The issue always is she actually into the man, or is she actually settling for the man? Before we continue with this countdown, let me say this. The thing that trips me out the most is the solid 3s, right? the women who believe that they're attractive, right? The phenomenal fours, the fantastic fives. These women trip me out because in my mind, I'm saying, this woman is nowhere near as attractive as she thinks she is. This woman is so not attractive that she is not settling for this guy. But in her mind, she thinks she is. And that trips me out a lot. I get tripped out by that the most. Number 3 thing that's really, really heartbreaking is this whole lame guy thing. For instance, you have no idea when to keep pursuing a woman or when to stop pursuing a woman. Getting her and keeping her is 2 different things. Yes, I could tell you the things to go get the woman. Make sure you got a good, clean smile. Make sure you're smelling good. Make sure you're well groomed. Make sure you work out. Make sure you get your money together, right? Make sure you got your mind and your body together. Do all of those things. Be the gentleman. Be the gentleman, right? I can tell you to do all of those things, but keeping that woman over a long period of time, oh my gosh, you're in for it. And you don't even know what's coming, fellas. You have no idea what's coming, because no matter how sweet that woman was, after she has 1, 2, 3 kids, she's going to be a different woman. You're going to see the meanest, the nastiest side of this woman you never knew existed. You didn't know that this existed, right, within this woman, but have some children with her and you will see something completely different. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes it only takes one child for you to actually see the evil that I'm talking about. Now, here's the funny thing about being in a relationship that really trips me out about women. Settling. Getting in a relationship means you're settling down, which means you're starting to cut off the outside world. But women love the streets. They love the outside world. As long as they have these smartphones and they scrolling, oh my gosh, they are attached to the outside world, or they want to be involved in the outside world. This is what's going to destroy your relationship when you say no 1 too many times. The 4th reason why this is heartbreaking is because of the disrespect. The disrespect that women show to men on a
because every time you make me spend a lot of money, it motivates me to have to go get more money.
Yeah, because you know if you don't, I'm not gonna win.
You're not gonna be with me.
I'm not gonna be with you if you ain't got no money.
No, and that's why I thank you for motivating me to get money and spending up all my money.
Yeah, I'm gonna always do that forever until you stop. And if you stop, I'm gonna get the fuck out.
To men on a constant basis is mind-boggling, because these are the same men that these women desire to get money from. Yet they're constantly disrespecting them. The men that are going to cash app these women are the men that they really don't want, right? If a woman really wants you to constantly cash app her money, she is not interested in you. And you're going to have to keep on working and keep on chasing and keep on and keep on. My issue with chasing is, even if you get her, you're going to have to constantly chase her, which means at some point in time, you will be distracted from your purpose. You will be distracted from the thing that can actually bring you pleasure outside of that woman, right? The joy that you're looking for in life, this will be snatched away because you're focusing your attention on chasing a woman that doesn't even like you, that doesn't even love you. That, again, is the most heartbreaking part. Men we believed in the fairy tale. We believe we can get a woman and have a woman all to ourselves, especially because there's more women on this planet than there are men. Now I understand some people really need religion, because some people will not do right. If they have the option to do wrong and there's no shame, no consequences for doing wrong, oh my God. This goes all the way back to women are funny. Are they funny haha, or are they funny oh my God? Now we see even more. We got 4 more reasons as to why this is oh my God funny. Like, lady, do you really understand that there's men who don't give a you know what about you? And those are the men that you're putting at the front of the line. Listen, I've probably been Mr. Inconsistent, right? Mr. Not persistent, because when I decided that I wanted to be somebody that helped other people, what I start to do was put BS on the back burner and just let it burn, right? Because what I understand about women is they're always looking for the next thing. They're always looking for the new experience or for a new experience. It doesn't matter how much money you have, right? What matters is the experiences that you can give to this woman and her not being bored with that particular lifestyle. Because if she grows bored of that lifestyle, oh my gosh, there will be hell to pay. And I do mean hell to pay, because women, like both men and women, don't just get out of relationships. Something has to be hard. Something has to be devastating for that relationship to end. Most people don't just say, you know what, let's just end this today and just never talk again. Like, we don't ever have to. Most people don't do that, right? What ends up happening is there's some type of nasty fight where there's restraining orders and divorces and paperwork and more paperwork. Those are the things that usually end relationships. Now, fellas, there are some solutions here. The solution is become the guy that they want. The guy that they want is the guy with money. Now listen, I'm not telling you that these women are going to be loyal to you. I'm not telling you that these women are going to love you. What I'm telling you is you will have the opportunity to enjoy your turn with her. Relationships are short term now. I don't know if you are listening to what this woman just said, but I'm constantly doing videos about women and what they actually like, right? There's very few women who are actually calling out the BS, and this goes across all nationalities. This is not just a black people thing. This is something that's going on across all nationalities, where we're seeing women who are like, I'm single, right? That woman is single depending on the man that actually ask her if she's single. Think about how disrespectful that is. She's in a long-term relationship, yet when she met you, she was single. Think about how crazy that is, because you're not really going to investigate to see if this woman is really single. You're going to take her word for it, because you know if she's telling you that, you got a great chance to put her through the mattress, aka enjoy your turn. My message to you is adapt to what's going on. Fulfill your purpose. Purpose breaks down into two things. You're a helper or you are a creator. Both are extremely necessary. Everybody doesn't care about being in front of the camera. Some people want to build things. Some people like to fix and tinker with things. Some people are good at marketing. Some people are literally good at creating things, inventing things. So all people are needed. Your purpose is your purpose. You determine that, not me. What are you good at? What do you want to do? Do that. Now, while you're adapting, right? Make sure you have conversations with women. Make sure you can understand their perspective and see if it lines up with yours. I'm not telling you to put your thoughts, wishes, and dreams on her head, right? If she wants to join what you have going on, great. Make sure you have something going on, because we keep having this conversation about the high value man. And once the women get the high value man, now they're changing that to high morals, right? They're changing, even though they're not taking the word value out, right? What they're talking about is morals. Now, I have a question for you. What do you think? Comment under this video. Remember, when you are watching these videos, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Now that this video is done, do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.